Hello, everyone. Testing, testing. Test 1, 2. Testing. Fine. Okay. We are here. I think we're good. Oops, let me do this. Okay. We are here. Welcome. It's a late night. It's 11:49. My goal is to not have it go as late as the last two nights. It's been going too late. Everything's been too late. I don't know what was going on with that moderator. I think we had a moderator who hadn't moderated in a while and was probably planning on not being a moderator, and they just decided to go out in a blaze of ungloriousness. That would be my guess. But I don't know who specifically it was. Maybe one of the other moderators can figure it out. But all better now. Sarah Joy, yeah, were there some trolls? That would be something different, though. That would be something different. Yeah, were there some? I didn't see. Were there some trolls in AFTV too? Breaking news was trolling in there. Well, I guess, they wouldn't be a moderator unless one of us has to make them a moderator. So, anyways, it got handled within seconds. I just was away from my computer for a second. I came back and I saw it. Hello, everyone. Rhonda watched. Rondo says, I watched AFTV2 on my TV, so I missed all the fun chats. Thank you for watching. It wasn't a mod, it was the screen name? No, but breaking news... Oh, wait, they had I'm confused. No, breaking news in blue was a screen name? They had a screen name that looked like a mod? In this stream? Or in the AFTV2 one? Looked to me like they were an actual moderator. Aries said he Oh, no, right. I get it. But the person in this chat was moderated. On the other stream, I get what you're saying. The other stream was just somebody called Breaking News. But I'm assuming it was the same person. Right, I got it. Thank you, Sarah Joy and Mark Helting, for moderating. And thanks to our viewers, we got Donna Sackman, Smee, Marcus Bell, Nikita Net, Melissa McQueen, Christopher Lund, Aries Pyork, Amal Joshi, Short Stack, Arthur Jackson. Hang on one second here. Jeffrey Wild, Tim M, Mississippi Girl, Melissa McQueen, Ryder, Michelle R, Brainy Janie, Darren Markley, Kimberly Barr, Worker B, Madonna Harold, Steez V, All the Best, Known Pleasures, Shane from Australia, Strange Reverend, Melissa McQueen, Apocalypse, UA Grad, Jacqueline Morgan, did I say Fahrenheit 451, Jake from State Farm, El Hefe, Gone with the Gale. Gone with the Gale. If you just finished any paintings and you want to show off any paintings you just did, you can send them to me on Twitter. I can show the audience. Miriam Smith. Trouble with the Trees. They are there. So, by the way, we have Jennifer Tower, we have the building across the street is still making noise, but it's a slightly different noise. It's not the it's the it's like a high-pitched like on and off noise. But it's still broken. But it's just a different noise now. The one I really hate most of all is the and it's not that tonight, but it's a different noise. But it's still loud. This sounds like an alarm is going off or something. It cycles through these weird noises. I'm going to call them tomorrow and make sure they're still working on it. Have I tried Green Room? What is Green Room? Jacqueline Morgan says the saga continues. Jake says my Dogecoin is dying. What's happening with Dogecoin now? I didn't even check. Chris Lund probably knows. Dogecoin is now down to 26. It's interesting because Dogecoin is like, it's like decoupled from Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin's gone down a bit, but Dogecoin has gone down more than Bitcoin has. Wow. Chris says it's not good. Amal says there's some carbon monoxide alarms battery beeping in my building. It's irritating the crap out of me, but no one cares. I have had that before with smoke detector alarms. When I was in LA, I lived in this one apartment. When I was going to grad school, I lived in the grad school like apartment complex, which was pretty nice actually. But there was a building that was owned by the college, which was a different residential building next to our building, and there must have been a vacant apartment, and it took me months. There was a smoke detector alarm that battery low, and it would just beep. And if you, like, the main area where you would like sit outside to relax or read, you could hear the beep, and it drove me insane. And like, it took me like multiple months of complaining about it for somebody to actually go in there and fix it. It's the worst. That is the worst. And then and if you listen to it, you have to hear it. It drives you crazy. But then it's hard to get somebody to fix it. Meep. It goes meep, meep. That's what it is when it's a smoke detector. It's so loud and annoying. Happy says it's equivalent to Clubhouse, but run by Spotify. Now it's Green Room. There's so many things. There's so many platforms. Known Pleasure says complaining ultimately gets results. Amal says his microwave has been broken for 2 months. See, it sounds like your building is not being very responsive, Amal. It sounds like they don't have good customer service. Sonic says detectors apparently do not do the initial first lowest battery chirp until 2:37 a.m. Okay, so I apologize. I'm sorry for everybody who is losing money on Dogecoin. But so the first thing we got to talk about is my eating. I had a very weird eating day today, and I had like sort of a partial crash. And it wasn't about not eating enough. It was like what I ate, and it was kind of frustrating. So I want to talk about this. So like I've had this thing where if I don't eat enough or the right thing, I crash. Well, definitely if I don't eat enough, I crash. Like if I wait to eat lunch, then I crash. And like I'll get an awful headache, and like even when I eat, it takes me a while to get back to normal. So that didn't happen today. But what happened was kind of different today. So I went today to I was like, I want to go to this place. I hadn't been there in months. I never actually eaten inside there. It's called Hummus House. And it's a good place. Like it's the idea, it's like a Middle Eastern Chipotle, right? It's like Middle Eastern Chipotle. And it's like a healthy place. But I got like a pretty big bowl with like gyros and chicken and hummus and some vegetables and rice and stuff. But for whatever reason, so the amount of food I ate was a decent amount of food. But it didn't there was something missing from it. And I think what it is like the chicken is kind of like healthy chicken. Like there's There's not a lot of oil on it or anything. It's almost like plain, slightly seasoned grilled chicken. And the gyros is like, it's not that rich. And I think my body missed, there wasn't like enough fat in it or something. And so I ate it. Too much carbs? How is it too much carbs? I had a meat bowl with some rice and hummus, and it's too much carbs? Anyways, and vegetables and fruit, and it's too much carbs? Anyways, so I ate this bowl, and it's like, it was a decent amount of food, right? But it wasn't, I didn't eat like what my body was used to eating, and I could feel it. I could feel myself like getting a slight headache after I'd eaten it, and I knew it. This is what happens. I hate it. I hate it because I ate enough, but I didn't eat like the right kind of thing, and I think like my body needs like a certain amount of saturated fat or something like that, or maybe it's used to it. So, but it's like, so I mean, I had meat. So then I was like, man, I was considering like literally going and getting a cheeseburger or going and getting like chicken tenders or something. I was across from PDQ, but I didn't really want that. And I kind of like, I had just eaten a bunch of food. So I felt like I didn't want to be a pig and eat more food. So I felt like I needed more, but I was like, you know what, maybe I'm sort of transitioning from eating like I'm not eating as much like pizza lately or burgers. So let me go home and see how I do. I felt kind of gross by the idea of like going to grab a burger or grabbing like some chicken fingers or something. So I was like, I'll go home. I have like some tuna there or whatever. I'm going to try it. So I got home, and sure enough, when I got home, I started to get more of a headache, and I was like, I got to eat something. So I ate some tuna, and that didn't really help. And then I could really feel myself starting to like getting toward crash territory. So it was an emergency. So I had a Cliff Bar, and then I had some plain yogurt with blueberries in it right before I went on the air. And I had like a half a bag of popcorn left over. So I had popcorn, a Cliff Bar, and plain yogurt with blueberries just because I needed something. So while I was doing, that made me feel a little better. And while I was doing the whole previous news stream, I wasn't crashing, but I had like a slight headache. And that also, I had it right after, and I just ate like a bowl of shredded wheat before I came on the air. And then even now, like I'm feeling a little better than before. I'm not crashing, all right? I'm not crashing. But I still am feeling like I have a bit of a headache, and I feel like I need to eat something more substantial. But I think I feel a little better than I did 2 hours ago, strangely. So it's so frustrating though, because again, if I don't eat lunch, if I eat nothing and I wait too long to eat, and then I get like a really big headache and I crash, that's my fault. I blame myself. But this was frustrating because I go to this place and I eat for what most people would be like an extra large bowl. Like I actually got a chicken bowl, and I put extra gyros on it. And I've got extra hummus. And for most people, they'd be like, you're being a pig. But for me, I still had a headache after. Because like my body expects a certain kind of thing. And if it doesn't get it, it's like the amount of food doesn't matter. And it's frustrating because I don't want to eat like crap. But I can't eat like grilled chicken or something. Like my body needs a certain amount of fat or something, or it just goes crazy on me. So that's the problem. So at least I didn't eat like fast food today. I didn't do that. I haven't done that. But I might make some scrambled eggs after this or something. I'm going to try that. So I'm going to try to not. I don't want to go and like get some fast food thing or something. I mean, if I have to, I will. But Jeff says eating healthy makes me feel bad too. It's frustrating. It's just my everyday, there's certain, if I go to Chipotle and I get like a burrito bowl, I'm fine. If I get like a steak burrito bowl with beans, but I got to get like double steak. If I go to the burrito bowl place near me, I'm okay. I'm fine. Even if I go to, it's weird. I went to Poke Works a couple days ago and got a giant poke bowl, and that was fine too, which is strange because normally I'm not fine after the poke bowl. So I don't know. It's just like, it's frustrating because it's not the amount of food I ate. It's just I'm trying to not eat certain foods But if I don't eat those foods, I get this giant headache and I can't function. So I would have gone on the air earlier. For like an hour before I went on the air today, I was feeding myself to try to avoid crashing. That's what my last hour was before going on the air. Apocalypse says pizza solves all my problems. Look, if I ate pizza, I'd feel fine. The problem is I'd gain weight. So I'm trying to avoid doing that. If I go eat a cheeseburger and fries, I would feel fine. I wouldn't crash, but then I'd gain weight. Right. Erica says it's almost what people feel like when they stop drinking caffeine. It was comparable in a way. So, I mean, part of what I'm wondering is any of this because I'm used to having certain foods? There's clearly when I crash because I haven't eaten at all, that's just because I haven't eaten at all. And that's a problem. That's not going away. But maybe the crashing today wasn't the same kind. Maybe the crashing today because my body is like used to a certain amount of like saturated fat and it's not getting it. But maybe it can adjust to that. So that's my question. I don't know. But yes, it was like this withdrawal kind of thing because I did eat, and if you saw what I ate, you'd be like, wow, you ate a lot. Why do you still have a crash headache if you ate all that? Jeff says, I think your body is adjusting to the new way you're eating. Oh yeah, I had the same breakfast I always did. And I've been like working out regularly too. You know, like I worked out, I ran yesterday and I did a little weight lifting thing right before I went to bed at night. So I've been working out and been active, but it's so frustrating. Like I made the effort to go eat and yet it was not enough. Yeah, Jeff, I would have come on like an hour before. I just got delayed because I was crashing. I was starting to crash. Gone with the Gale said, I have a couple health issues. If I don't eat extra protein, I feel hard. But the thing is, like today, I did eat a fair amount of protein. Like I ate some chicken, I ate some Heroes, I ate some tuna, but it's all that kind of like light protein. There's something different about that than like eating a steak or a burger or a chicken tender with a fatty chicken tender. Now, Nate, I do need to make sure I eat fairly often, but that's a different issue from what happened today. I did not wait too long to eat today. I ate a normal amount of time after I woke up. It was what I ate. And I still have a partial headache right now. Oh, I drank so much water today, Rhonda. It wasn't the water. GK says good fat and Greek yogurt. Yeah, I had Greek yogurt. Now maybe that helped a little bit. I don't even want to eat a Cliff Bar. I had to. It was an emergency. I had to eat a Cliff Bar. I do not want to be eating Cliff Bars all the time, but I had to today. I had to. So it's just like frustrating. Jeff says, I think more fat would help. Well, it's like more, how can I get like what I'm getting from, from burgers or steak burrito bowls without eating fast food? That's the problem. Oh, Cindy Jones, my headache's absolute. This kind of headache has everything to do with food. Everything. Everything. I also think it's very possible that because my entire life I'm used to eating a certain amount of things, I'm used to eating a certain way, that my body just expects certain things every day. And if I don't get it, it goes crazy. The fruit, yeah, Brady and the Dumbo, I could have fruit and almonds out the day. It's just, again, that doesn't do it. Every day, it's like I have to have a certain amount of, I don't even want to be eating that much red meat. But if I don't eat red meat, I need to eat something like chicken fingers or something, because otherwise I get a headache. Yes, I take a multivitamin. And I just had a checkup. My blood work is fine. All my stuff is fine. I had a bit low vitamin D, which is just, they say, is normal. And I'm taking some extra vitamin D right now. Everything with the blood work was fine. Everything was good. Caesar Day says, when you feel that way, you need fast-acting sugar. Oh, no, I did that. But at the same time, it doesn't... I don't think it's a sugar issue. Because, again, it's not... There's just certain kind of heavy things I need to eat every day. Was I feeling better in Boston? It was the same. It's the same. It's just... It's not just the amount I eat. It's that specific thing. What's wrong with adding protein like steak and chicken every day? But the thing is, again, I had a decent amount of protein today, but it wasn't, it was, again, it's this healthy chicken and the heroes, which were pretty, I mean, they weren't like very fatty, and then tuna. And I could eat tons of that and get tons of protein and still feel like this if it's not the right kind of protein. Something about the fat. Whatever I'm getting out of whatever the fat, I'm getting it whatever I'm getting out of the burrito bowl steak or a burger. Or which I never eat these, I rarely eat burgers and I rarely eat pizza, but if I eat those things, I feel fine. Something about that I'm not getting if I eat the healthy person's healthy lunch. Lady Bell says, when I was pregnant, I would not eat red meat and then needed more iron. Worker Bee says, iron from the beef, baby? I don't know. No, yeah, Rhonda, I can't. The place I went to today is a perfectly good place. I can't go eat there. It doesn't fill me up in the right way. I can't go eat there anymore. I just can't do it. Reed Israel says, back in the day, I had a nutritionist tell me, if you really are craving something, your body may really need it. Jeff says, you have 240 dietitians to help you. Letter artist had anemia. Again, I just had my blood work, and it was all fine. Except for the vitamin D level. And when I told my doctor about, the headaches and stuff, she said, that's your body telling you need to eat. But ultimately, I have to, I have to figure out what is it that I can I find things look, burrito bowls are a good example. Burrito bowl is something which it's not that unhealthy, it's not fast food, and it makes me feel okay. So I need to find things like that. It's hard to find these things that are gonna make me feel okay and keep me from crashing, but are not junk food. When's Trend says, maybe you need eggs and bacon. Eggs and bacon is great, but bacon I don't eat because it's, it's not good for me. So, it's also, it's also weird, even here, if I can cook here 2 chicken breasts for myself, and it's a lot of chicken, and it still doesn't have that thing. Blood pressure is good. Blood pressure is good. But I've had this before. When I experiment with places to eat, if I try a new place and it's not giving me what I need, I will get a headache, even though I've eaten a bunch. And that's just what happened today. And I knew it. And I knew it was happening too. I knew it. I've had this problem forever. But some of it got worse doing this line of work, because what would happen is I would not eat lunch before going on the air, and then I would go on the air, and then I hadn't eaten lunch by the time I get off the air, and that's really bad, because then I crash just because I have nothing in my body, and it happens like that. So it's not just the amount; it's what I'm eating. Anyways, but it's for like what a normal person would have and would make them fill them up. For me, would not. Most people, if they had what I had for lunch today, they'd be like, "Wow, they might not have been able to eat it." They'd be like, "That's a lot." And for me, it was just like, in no way did it do what it needed to do. So hey, but ultimately, you experiment. I could have tried the place today and it could have worked out great. So, Sizigi says nutrients in beef are more bioavailable to us, meaning easily absorbed compared to, say, chicken. I like sushi, but it's not. I can't eat just sushi. It doesn't do it for me. No, this has been going on for years. It's just I'm really making an effort now to deal with it. Oh, Gone with the Gale. Did you send me the things? I haven't even checked because I've been talking about this. Oh, really quick, let me show you Gone with the Gale. She did some paintings. Really quick. Gone with the Gale, so you base these off of, you do computer art, and what do you base them off of? Photographs, and then you do the art? So these are from Gone with the Gale. She did some different ones. I think that's how she did these. She can give you the exact details. They're very nice. This is Andrei Vasilevsky. See, that's like a painting based off a photo. Very nice. Oh, she says you took the pictures. So you took the photos and then you based the computer graphics, computer painting off the photos. Right? Very nice. See, it's like a painting. Very cool. Those are neat, Gone with the Gale. Vlad Guerrero Jr. and Randall Greichuk. I love it. By the way, I got to check something here real quick. Hang on. Jennifer Tower mentioned me. There's a tornado warning going on west of Chicago, and I'm just checking on that to see what's going on with it. Hang on, I just need to check this, guys. Give me 1 second here. I'm not really sure what I'm looking at here. What am I looking at? That's that one. Hang on. There's 2 tornado warnings in Illinois. Okay. And then I'm looking at it, and it looks like maybe near Darien, Illinois, there might be a tornado. Hang on. I just need to check something here. It's hard to tell on the radar, you know, you just can't tell how bad it is, so. Yeah, see, like tornado touchdown confirmed near border of Woodbridge, Bolingbrook, Illinois. Is that what I was looking at? Mark says it looks like a big line of storms going through. Straight line winds, if not a tornado. It looks like there might be something at Darien, Illinois. Here, look, right here. Massive debris ball with destructive tornado heading towards Darien, Illinois any minute. Burr Ridge is next in line. Take cover immediately. This is the real deal. Potentially deadly situation unfolding southwest of Chicago. That's what I'm looking at on the radar. See that? That's just what I'm looking at. Darien, Illinois, by the way, is 21,000 people. So if there, and now it looks like it's going for here. Let me just show you guys this real quick. Hang on. It's kind of hard to see here. See, it's this right here. See the yellow and the green right here? Right here. And it goes right through Darien. They might have had a tornado go through Darien. And then it's going towards like Oak Lawn. I don't know if it's a... It looks like it might be a tornado right now. And it says... Radar indicated... Yeah, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located over Darien. Or over Far East Woodbridge. Radar confirms debris with this moving over populated areas. So I just have to see, because you know you hear these reports and you don't know what's going on with it. So yeah, and Weather Channel says, guys, don't say, guys, you got to stop. You got to stop with the might be time for agenda-free TV. It really bothers me when you tell me how to run things, okay? Don't say that stuff. I'll decide if we go on agenda-free TV, okay? Don't bring it up. Jeff, sorry, I meant to remove your comment, not time you out. Jeff, you were accidentally timed out. I just meant to remove the comment, but you got accidentally timed out, so I apologize. There's no point in going on agenda-free TV and getting on the air in 20 minutes and having there be no more tornado and nothing to report on. That doesn't make any sense. So what I'm doing is trying to figure out what's going on and if there'll be anything to report on if I go on the air. That's what I'm doing. I can't just run and get on the air in 30 seconds. So give me a second. I'm just looking at some different things. Yeah, so right. So the point is that see, it's right here. This right here, that red and the red and tan there, the white, the tan and green, right, coming through here, went through Darien. Now it's heading to these places like Burbank. It looks like. See Burbank there. So why am I not getting a clear debris ball? Let's try this one. That doesn't really help me. Let's see if that is any better. Hold on. I was trying to see the debris ball on radar, and I'm having a hard time doing it. Oh, it kind of popped up there. That's what it was. See, it's right here. Sorry, you can't see it. This is on, now you're looking at this. See the blue right here? That's over Darien. That's probably a debris ball. And then if you keep going, I'm not seeing the blue anymore, which is good. But the bad thing is it looks like Darien might have got hit with a tornado. And there could still be the tornado still going on. Hang on. Where is... Where's my weather list? It could be a really big tornado going. I don't know. So let me check something here. Yeah, and then Reed Timmer just posted this. He said, Blue Ridge, Hodgkins, Justice, Bedford Park, Illinois, take cover immediately. A destructive tornado is heading your way. That was 5 minutes ago. All right, hang on a second here. So, see, this isn't... One positive here is if you look here, that's where it would be like going into Burbank. It very well might still be a tornado, but see, it was looking really bad going through Darien with that white and green next to each other. And if you keep playing there, that's really bad, that's bad. But see the white goes away, which means the wind is not as fast. It doesn't look, I mean, this, if there is a tornado, it's probably right here. And it could be bad, but it's at least not, the last couple frames are not getting worse. You don't want to see, like that doesn't look really good. You don't want to see the white. The white is faster wind even than the red. So it looks to me like if it's still going on, it looks like maybe it's going like near Burbank, north of Oak Lawn. How big is Burbank? $28,000 people. Actually, what I want to see is also... No, it went south of Summit. If it's happening, it's going to be like Burbank area. But I will say that the good thing is the couplet is not as clear on the last few frames of the radar. The couplet is not as clear, which is good. So they're certainly getting severe weather there. I'm hoping maybe it petered out just before Burbank, Oak Lawn area. And now I wonder if in Darien they've had damage. Because that looked like a strong tornado moving through Darien. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, that's... Oops. I followed the wrong things. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Sorry. I'm just... I got to follow this to see what's going on. I know. I'm going to get to the scanner. I was just going to bring up the scanner. I haven't had time to do it. As soon as I do this, I'll get to the scanner. I was just going to do it. That's the thing I need to check. Chris says nothing on scanner. Really? Do they not have the scanner going there? Let's see here. Hold on a second. Top feeds. No, there's no... All right, so Darien, Illinois is in... DuPage County or DuPage County. There's DuPage County scanner. DuPage County Fire and EMS. This is what it would be. I'm going to turn on the scanner and see if we hear anything. Chris says they do but haven't heard anything. Oh, sorry, that was... I'm not signed in. Sonic said Will County, Northwest Will County, and Southeast DuPage County.
All right, engine 52, I got your mobile with the patient assessing.
We have wires down at the location we gave you before. We also have a family saying that their house is leaking natural gas at that intersection.
Okay.
Sorry.
Why is this not working? Now it's working.
I'm going to investigate. Message received. ACDC from Battalion 121. Battalion 121.
So let me just explain to you what's going on. So if a tornado happens, right, there's no way I'm going to get on the air faster than like 15, 20 minutes. Just to update you on the radar. The radar isn't looking as bad to me right now. Not to say there's no tornado going on, but it's not looking as bad as it did going through Darien, okay? So when there's a tornado, I can't rush on and cover it in 2 minutes. So what I'm considering is, what can I cover in about a half an hour? Because by the time I get on the air, it takes at least 20 minutes to get on the air, at least. So what I need to do is, when I'm looking at this, and I'm especially because it doesn't seem to be the strong tornado signature on the radar doesn't seem to be as strong as it was 5-10 minutes ago. Then I'm saying, well, what's the damage that's already been done? And the only thing that would justify me going on the air would be as if there's some massive damage there. That's why I have the scanner on. If there's just but I'm not going to go on the air and get everybody worried and say big tornado, and then people come on the air and I'm like, oh well, there was a tornado and it hit Tarian, and we're hearing about some wires down. Then you know what I'm saying? So this is what I have to do and how I have to figure out what happened. And I'm looking here at now I'm looking at the radar and seeing. See, now it's looking a little worse again. After Oak Lawn here, I don't know, but you're not seeing the green there. So there's very severe weather. There is certainly severe weather. Is there, but what you're looking for is like the tan next to green, and you're not seeing that here. So there's certainly severe weather moving through. But that's how I have to figure out. So let me turn the scanner back on and just see what they're saying about Darien, what happened there.
Medic 51's available. Do we have an assignment? We're at Woodridge and 75th. Medic 51, head to the building left now for standby at Johnsville.
Yeah, look, rotation has weakened considerably. Look. Look. Look at this. See?
We're en route to 6251.
This is why I can't rush on the air if there's a tornado going on. Rotation, Weather Channel, rotation has weakened considerably, but ongoing damaging wind threat remains from straight line winds expected south side of Chicago next hour. Okay, so that's Weather Channel confirming the weakening. So again, this is why I can't just run on the air if there's a big tornado going on, because they can go away fast, and I still wouldn't be on the air. So I go on the air and then there's no tornado. So this is how I have to decide things. So I'm just looking at the different information out there and seeing what's going on.
Problem in the building here, he's going to stay in trouble, shut the entire town for 12 hours.
Okay, message.
Hang on.
5 years on St. Johnson Road. Copy, Battalion 51. Go ahead, Chief. Yeah, can you replace me on that chaos call by somebody from the east? I am on the scene down here in Woodridge and Jonquil. All right, your message received. Medic 55, pick up. Medic 55, go ahead. Hey, I lost you guys. I got about 7,000 calls impending. Where are you transporting from? We are transporting from James Court in James. We are taking one patient, Edward Hospital. Hang in there, you're doing a great job. All right,
sounds like they have a lot of calls.
Jingle Store gas station, nothing showing. We do have wires down arcing on Frontage and Cass Avenue. There's no fire in any building at the moment. All right, you must receive. I got you on scene with nothing showing. Let me know if I can clear up companies from coming down. Battalion 9's on the scene, also Cass. All right, then all return service returning. That's great, thanks, guys.
Oh, then there's also one called DoCom Fire. DoCom Fire. Oh no, I think I'm listening to that. I'm listening to that one now. That should be on the one I am on now. Right, look at this. This is here. See, this is. Look at this. This is.
You got Tower 51.
Phil DeCastro.
Yeah, we're unable to get through James to the 7823. We're going to try heading around, see if we can come up from 83rd Street if we can make our way that way. I'll take you in a little bit.
Alright, message received. Yeah, if you guys can figure out somewhere to get on those,
Seeing John Cole.
Alright, Chief.
Don't read in too much. They said I think somebody said shut the town for 12 hours, but be careful about that. Again, I don't want to start jumping to conclusions about things said on the scanner really quick.
Cancel this structure fire. It is just down power lines and PD. Looks like they have the scene for now. Alright, very good. We're canceling our structure fire, 8226 cast. If you're not on scene, you can return to quarters. Look at it.
989, hold on a minute.
Yukon from Naperville Battalion 1 on Affirm. Yukon from Naperville Battalion 1.
Zipper says major damage being reported. Where? Tell me where. Feel free to send me a link.
Left side, District 584. The invalid is 1348 Westchester Drive, 1348 Westchester Drive. Across from Glen Hill and Windsor, about a 58 you're due.
See, with tornadoes, I've covered these things, and you just don't know. I mean, it can look bad on radar, and the damage isn't so bad, or it can be terrible, and the only way you find out is just listening and seeing. So, so that's where all I can do is listen to what they're saying.
Avenue. It's going to be 4 wires down.
I'm on my way over there to Western. I'll give you a heads up when I'm there. You can hold it to me. Nice received.
And then there's some tornado warnings here, but this is there's Chicago.
Deputy 50. When you get a route through, let everybody know, please.
But fortunately,
2 copy, 9 clearing the Cass Avenue call. We're going to head in that direction also.
at the moment, I'm not seeing anything.
Remember, a bunch of your generic tickets. When you get the addresses, just call them out. We'll note them.
I'm not seeing anything that looks like a crazy tornado right now on this.
9054 for Woodridge Drive and 75th. Where would you like us?
Guys, the 7,000 was an exaggeration. The 7,000 was not an exact number. When somebody on the scanner said you're getting 7,000 calls, they weren't literally counting. That wasn't it wasn't literally 7,000 calls. They just meant a lot of people were calling in. Now, Happy Healthy Holistic Living sent me this, okay? And I don't know what the extent of this is. So Jeff Piotrowski says, and he's reliable, says, confirmed major damage in the Woodbridge, Illinois area, west side Chicago with injuries. So what kind of damage? You know, how many? Are there like 4 houses? Is it a few roofs off or a whole neighborhood? I don't know. Is it a couple injuries? Is it a bunch of injuries? I don't know. So I'll keep an eye out. Ultimately, you just got to listen to the scanner and see what they're saying.
Zoomed out on my map. It looks like your whole 52 district got hit, and we got a small portion, maybe 89, that may have been affected, but otherwise the rest of the county's open.
All right, very good. So we have available companies if we need them.
As soon as we can get routes, I'll start sending calls out, but so far everything's blocked.
Chris said Southeast Tupage County Police and Fire says multiple buildings collapsed and did say he had 7,000 calls pending. What, now, I heard 7,000 calls once, but to me it sounded like an exaggeration, but maybe somebody else heard something different. Thank you, Chris.
3062 Lana Lane. The cross of Medina and Tuttle. Battalion 21, Engine 21, Medic 21, Tower 23, you're all due. Naperville Battalion 2 and the following companies do change of quarters. Naperville ambulances to stations 4 and 3. Bolingbrook with an ambulance to station 2. Plainfield with an ambulance to station 6. All companies switch to and acknowledge Division 16 on Differn. Division 16 clear 2344. Division 6, Kerrville Engine 14, 10 has been released from Salmonock and route back to
Magnus Division 6 copies Oroville being released. Thank you.
I'm just trying to find, like... Oops. Sorry.
Roselle Medic 64, you're due in for the activated fire alarm. 31 South Prospect, 31 South Prospect, Village Hall.
We're coming down Chestnut with the patient.
You got a medic with you?
Yeah, we met up with 89. We're gonna get them in the rig and they're gonna transport and we'll be available in just a minute.
I'm also checking snap maps to see if there's anything there.
Alright, Josh, you have the chief coming over to St. Scholastica, and you also have engine 54 available to you if you need it.
Yo.
Alright, thank you.
Roselle Medic 64 is going to be on scene. Nothing showing. 100 by 100, 2-story. We'll be on investigating. It can be restored on the board as well.
Snake Doctor said tornado warning is canceled. Yet currently no tornado warnings in Illinois. So there's no tornado warnings there right now in Illinois or anywhere else right now.
122. Tower 122, guys.
Oh, Chris says I'm not on the same scanner he's on. Let me get on the...
Plainfield Road, there's no issue here. The alarm did reset. You got a timer for us?
Chris, which one are you on?
Affirmative. It's going to be a residential fire alarm.
Now the scan...
Club Drive. 26 Lakewood Club Drive. Fire alarm.
The scanner I'm on... Oh, Chris is on, I think, maybe Ducom Fire South. I think mine might include yours, though. Let me see. I'll try that one, too. It's not signed in.
Number 52 is on Johnson Lane and Everglades. We're clearing Everglades. No casualties or injuries within sight.
Station 2. Plywood ambulance to Station 3. Warrenville ambulance to Station 4. Not 52 go red. Station 6. Push to acknowledge. Division 16 on effort.
There's a few different ones people are listening to.
Battalion 51, when you have a chance, can you check?
Oh, Southeast DuPage County Police and Fire. That's one
Correct, it's 83rd South Center.
Chris is listening to. That's a different one. I think this is the one Chris is listening to.
Oswego ambulance to Station 6. Switch to acknowledge. Division 16 on effort.
We got people stuck in the garage. They say they're fine at this point. It's just 43. I got another house across from that. I got to figure out what the address is.
Task for most vehicles. 99. 89. down on Lamont.
Guys, so here's what I'm doing. I am trying to figure out what the extent of the damage is. If I hear that there's like a ton of damage and people injured, then that's something I would go cover. Right now, I can't tell that or not. Yeah, there's power lines down, there's some damage, but this is I don't know what the extent of damage is. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So I don't just go on the air not really knowing what the situation is. So I'm listening to the scanners and I'm trying to figure it out. But I don't go on the air saying, oh, there might be damage, and then I get on the air and it's like, okay, well, there's some, I just don't know. So I'm trying to figure it out.
Stand by copper. We need traffic control on J's. I'm on the scene over here at the school.
Everybody to move towards Chestnut right now.
St. Scholastica.
I have a couple scanners on.
Quarters to Naperville Station 6.
South on Woodward and using 83rd to head north on James.
2808 103rd Street, 2808 103rd Street.
Very good. When you guys clear that call, just stick in that area.
Thank you.
Fix for the medic.
Go ahead, Chief.
Get on the expressway. There's standing water to the left. We're still trying to locate the exit. Stand by copper. We need traffic control on G's. I'm on the scene over here at the school. St. Scholastica.
See, this says extensive storm damage from Naperville by Bill Snyder. But that's trees down. Okay, that's bad, but
That'd be great.
I got to see what else is out there.
Pinehurst, Lakeview, impassable. Talk to residents, all is good here for the time being.
Responding just shut down.
Not that I'm aware of. I can go ahead and give them a call. They said
Just
it's still
one coming
responsive
into.
requested you, so let me give them a call back.
Down at 8230 Madison. Message received.
We have a gas main that has been severed and actually leaking in the area. This area took a direct hit. If we could get NICO and comment this way, that'd be great.
Okay, they just said this area took a direct hit. Hey, so I think what I need to do is somebody said that an area took a direct hit. I need to prepare to go on the air and then see if what's going on. So I'm gonna like prepare to go on the air and see how the scanner's looking once I get ready and everything. So we might do a stream on Agenda Free TV in a few minutes. I just need to do my thing. Okay? So let me do my thing. Let me get off the air, and if we do go on the air, you'll see it shortly. Okay? All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for bearing with me. Sorry for my difficultness, but that's just what happens. All right. So I'll figure it out. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, mods. I might see you in a little bit on Agenda Free TV. We'll see.